Well, the Oscars are this Sunday, and now it's time to rank all the Best Picture nominees. This year there is 10 nominees. That's right, 10 nominees. After like 11 years, the Oscars has finally nominated 10 movies in the Best Picture category. So let's get right into it.
Venus and Serena gonna shake up this world.
Venus Williams, who is your best friend?
Nominated for 5 Academy Awards, including Best Actor, Supporting Actress, Original Screenplay, and Film Editing. And the only nominee it really deserves is Film Editing. I think when it came to all the tennis sequences, the editing was very good, and it really did a great job depicting tennis. And since tennis is a sport that hasn't really got that much attention in film, it did a good job. But the movie overall is just it's just the bland Oscar-bait sports biopic, but that this time is about the dads of the Williams sisters. I mean, look, I like Will Smith. I think he's a good actor, but I didn't care for this character. I mean, I guess like he had a good like heart that he wanted to get his like girls out of the ghetto and all that, but like out of the hood. But I feel like they could have at least just tried to have Will Smith and like the Williams sisters share the screen together, but they don't, and we just don't really want to see it doesn't really give us like a good like reason to root for the Williams sisters becoming famous, so it just kind of fails at that, and it doesn't really give us anything interesting. I would have liked to like this movie, but it's just Will Smith is one of the most safest actors in history, and I just didn't care for this one, alright?
All that I need to get by.
Nominated for only 3 Academy Awards, including Adapted Screenplay and Supporting Actor. I don't really know what it would deserve. I wasn't really too crazy about this film. I mean, I guess the cinematography was pretty good and the sound, even though this did not get any sound nominations. I guess the Supporting Actor award for the dad is deserved in a way, because he really did sell it. You know, for a deaf person, he really kind of like sold it when it came to the signing and his emotions. It was definitely impressive. But I thought overall the movie was definitely just kind of a corny, predictable movie. But in a way it had some sort of charm to it. But it was definitely a movie I kind of forgot about it. And I don't think I'll be watching this film anytime soon. And I'd rather you guys just watch the other deaf-related music movie that came out last year called Sound the Metal. If anyone remembers that movie, it was really good.
I did have the FBI put that bag over your head.
Nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Original Screenplay, Original Score, and Film Editing. So, this one was going to be a bit lower until I saw King Richard, and it kind of went a little higher just because of how memorable it is. Memorable of how controversial and just kind of cringy it is, and also annoying. This is just such an annoying movie to sit through. Like, I seriously, I just can't, like, it's hard to, like, keep going, because, like, it's a very political movie, and I don't like to really get into politics here. But this movie, it says it's neutral, but it's just not neutral at all. It's trying to say that, but it's too much. It's so left wing for us to even believe that it's neutral, because it's just the left making fun of the right. That's all this movie is, and that's the joke to me, because this whole thing is meant to be a global warming metaphor, and it didn't work out. I kind of just thought, I mean, Don't Look Up has some good performances. I actually love the scene when DiCaprio loses it on television. That's a funny scene. Kate Blanchett's good, Meryl Streep is good, Jonah Hill is funny. It's definitely a good performance movie, but that's all I can give it to you. So, alright, next one. Nominated for 4 Academy Awards, including Director, Adapted Screenplay, and International Feature Film. Alright, well, it's obviously going to win the International Film Award because whenever a foreign film gets nominated in the Best Picture nominees and in the foreign language films, they are bound to win, like as we've seen in the past with like Life is Beautiful, Roma, and Parasite. So it's obviously going to be the winner for that. I will say I think the movie really should have deserved Best Actor nomination for the lead role. I thought he did a really good job, the actor. So yeah, I think he deserves it. But overall, I thought the movie had some good cinematography, and I like the theater aspect, and I kind of like the story about this guy who has lost everything, his wife, and there's this thing about how he lost like a daughter 23 years ago, and this driver that drives him would have been like the same age as the daughter, how the daughter would have been, and they've sort of formed this father-daughter relationship that I actually liked. But the thing is, this is a movie that you have to be in the right mood for because it's 2 hours and 59 minutes long. It's very slow. You know, it's a drama. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of reenacting dialogue. There's a lot in this film. And no joke, the opening credits is like 40 minutes in. But, again, Drive My Car, I would see it. You just got to be in the right mood for this movie. But it's got a lot of good aspects.
Sort of a lonesome place out here, Pete, unless you get in the swing of things.
Nominated for 12 Academy Awards, including Best Actor, Director, Supporting Actress, 2 Supporting Actors, Adapted Screenplay, Cinematography, Original Score, Production Design, Film Editing, and Best Sound. So, for acting, I actually do think Benedict Cumberbatch and Kirsten Dunst both deserve their awards, because I thought they were the best actors in the movie. Not that the other actors were bad, but I think that these had the most standout performances, especially Benedict Cumberbatch the most. And I actually would be fine if this film actually does score Best Director and Oscar in general. Because I think this film has a lot of good aspects to it. I love the production design and costume design, despite Sam Elliott criticizing how Benedict Cumberbatch dressed. But overall, I think this movie has a lot of great filming aspects. It's all good, but it's number 6 because it's not like a movie that I would keep watching again. Like, I think it's good. I have a lot to respect about this film, but it's not really come close to be one of my favorites of last year, but still a very good movie. Nominated for 7 Academy Awards, including Supporting Actress, Director, Cinematography, Production Design, Costume Design, and Best Sound. The only really 2 awards that I really think was deserved for a nomination and even winning was Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Supporting Actor for the actor who played Riff. I thought he did a terrific job redefining this character, which I'll get more into. But the Adapted Screenplay, I think, was heavily deserved because I feel like it's a remake where it does stuff better than the original did, but the original still does stuff that I think did better than this film. It's definitely one of those remakes. It's a great remake, but both of these movies, they have something where I think, like, it goes hand in hand in. But I will say, I will just come out and say I think this is definitely one of the best remakes since The Departed. I know, I'm going that far, but to be honest, there hasn't really been that, good remakes. I mean, I guess, yeah, Suspiria, but excluding, horror remakes, this is the best remake since The Departed. And I really do like this movie's interpretation. I think it's one of Spielberg's best. It's one of his best-looking movies. The choreography, the costume design, the production design, it's all perfectly well done. And I appreciate a lot that Spielberg was doing. Though, yeah, I think there was some singing, odd singing choices. I think it was a bad idea to change, America. I think it was a bad idea of how they did one of my favorite scenes from the show was like the meeting of the Jets and the Sharks. I hated how they did. Well, I hated what they did with that. But everything else, I definitely enjoyed what Spielberg had to bring to this movie. Yeah, it was unnecessary, but it was actually good enough, and I think it's definitely one of Spielberg's most original films and most like different since ever.
My son. If anything happens, will you protect Paul?
With my life.
Only together can we stand a chance.
It's time.
Nominated for 10 awards, including original score, adapted screenplay, visual effects, cinematography, production design, costume design, makeup and hairstyling, film editing, and best sound. The only thing I think I was really snubbed for nomination was director Denis Villeneuve for a director award. Okay, I know what you're thinking to yourself. I said I didn't really like this movie. I thought it was overrated. I kind of blacked out when I saw this in theaters. Okay, I rewatched it, and I actually kind of liked it now. I kind of like it more watching it again. I mean, the visual effects are still as stunning as they were. Like, even watching it on a TV, it still actually looks like it's a pretty impressive movie on every technical aspect. Since it's obviously going to win visual effects. And I will still say it's still too ambitious when it comes to the dream sequences. But you know what? I still enjoyed this movie. It was still a fun ride. And definitely one of the best sci-fi films since, well, probably Blade Runner 2049. But this Villeneuve, you can obviously tell he loves the book. He loves these characters. He loves this world. And he takes it seriously. And I can respect that a lot, what he did. And I don't know. I don't know what happened to me. I suddenly like Dune now. Though it has some problems, I still liked it at the end. And is this the next Lord of the Rings? Probably.
Don't look back.
Nominated for 6 Academy Awards, including Supporting Actress, Director, Supporting Actor, Original Screenplay, and Sound. Alright, yeah, it had a good sound. So I thought this movie, I was not really going to care for it. I thought this was just going to be a bland British film. And coming out, it really wasn't. It was a fun movie by Kenneth Branagh, and I haven't really seen any of Kenneth Branagh's films besides Thor, and have not seen Artemis Fowl, but I really did enjoy Belfast. It was a very delightful little film about this little Irish boy in Northern Ireland, and his point of view on things, and I really loved his family, especially his grandpa, Kieran Hines, who got nominated for Best Supporting Actor. I thought definitely deserves the award, and it would definitely be great if he won. And I really did and I like the cousin that he had, who's part of the gang. I like that. I like all the cinematography. I just like everything about this film. It's like I couldn't find anything wrong about it. Besides, yeah, it kind of looks like a Wes Anderson film. The cinematography is like a Wes Anderson film. But you know what? I don't care. At the end, you kind of get used to how it looks like a Wes Anderson film. Besides, it's coming out the same year as The French Dispatch. I didn't care anymore. I was just too much enjoying how kind of like this film was. It's a nice, quirky little funny movie. It has some actors in it and a lot of historical baggage, but got a great Van Morrison soundtrack. I thought it was all great. So yeah, Belfast. Great little movie. I would actually be fine if this was Kenneth Branagh's director win, since it's kind of been long due one.
The world closes in on you very, very fast.
Nominated for only 4 Academy Awards, including cinematography, production design, and costume design. Yeah, okay. I know I've talked about how much I like these movies, and these movies were in my top 5. So these 2 are my favorite, as you know. But I really do like Nightmare Alley. It was a really good another directorial effort by Guillermo del Toro. It was a good remake that fixed a lot from the original, which is still a very good movie. And yeah, I just enjoy this film. I enjoy the production design. I enjoyed all the acting from Bradley Cooper, Kate Blanchett, Toni Collette, Richard Jenkins, Willem Dafoe, David Strathaven, and even Ron Perlman. These were really good characters that I loved watching. They were more fleshed out, and yeah, definitely one of my favorite films from 2021. And there's also like a lot to like from this film, and especially what they did to the ending. So that's Nightmare Alley, a really solid crime drama about this con man whose entire world falls right in front of him.
Roll sound. Roll camera A. Roll camera B. Marking. Action. On! Coming that thing!
Only nominated for 3 Academy Awards, including Original Screenplay and Director. No costume or production design. And no supporting actor for Bradley Cooper. I know he doesn't have that much screenplay, but damn, he's funny in this film. And no acting nominations for Alana Haim. This is her feature film debut, and it's great. She is terrific in this movie. Alana Haim should have deserved the Academy Award for Best Actress. Damn, I'm very disappointed. And I said it last time, I was very disappointed about the Golden Globes. So yeah, not happy of what was deserved. So, but Licorice Pizza, though it won't win the Academy for Best Picture, maybe screenplay, maybe not. But this is just a film that I love. We see this director, and we've seen it before with directors like Cameron Crowe with Almost Famous, the Coen brothers with Hail Caesar, Quentin Tarantino with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which this movie looks exactly like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood from its like cinematography. And now we're seeing Paul Thomas Anderson in the 70s. It's terrifically made. All these characters are fun. There's not one character that's like dislikable. Like Michael Charles Hill Higgins, he literally plays a guy who doesn't speak Japanese and he does a terrible accent and it's racist. But it's kind of just funny because and it's like almost like you're watching a movie from the 70s is what I like. So that's Licorice Pizza. It's just one of my favorite film from last year. It has great characters. It just has great acting. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen since probably Jojo Rabbit. Yeah, that's how long it's been since a funny movie has come out. But this is a great movie. See it. That's Licorice Pizza. So I'm going to just talk about subs now.